as an indie artist, you come to the realization that you have to learn literally everything. You have to learn how to market. You have to learn how to promote yourself. You have to learn how to make music. You have to learn how to make graphics, cover art, all this stuff. And I just don't want you to be hard on yourself, because that shit's hard. It is. Like, there's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, the more that you realize how much you have to do, the more that you can kind of step back and not be so hard on yourself, because you're basically like a small business owner, and you're also, as many of us are, have full-time jobs, balancing life, work, and your passions. And I see it in the art community, and I see it in the game dev community, and I see it in the coding community. But musicians tend to be really hard on themselves about, like, oh, I'm not spending all my time on music. Oh, I'm not good with social media, this, that. And like, it's hard. I just don't want you to think that it's not hard, because it is. And you shouldn't be hard on yourself for it, because it's one of those things where it takes a lot of time to learn. I'm literally 7 years into this project, almost going on 8 as North Dakota, and I'm just now learning how to use social media, dude. Like, I was a social media recluse. I didn't really use it, and I kind of tried to let the music speak for itself. But on the back end, I was sending out hundreds of emails, like to sync companies, to YouTube channels, to all these people, to try and get somebody to listen to my music. So I was learning how to be a marketer. I was learning how to, handle storage, learning how to make videos, learning how to do all this stuff to try and promote my art. And at the end of the day, it kind of turned me into someone who now has a desire to learn everything and learn a lot of interests, because I've already dabbled so much in so many things across a widespread thing of knowledge that at this point, might as well keep going and make it interesting. But the variety does and can add some value to your life and make things interesting in your passion projects. And it might make some people sick. Some people might be like, I just want to focus on music. But the reality of it is, we're not in a position to be able to do that as much as we would like to be successful in the way that we want to be. Just being realistic. I wish I could just drop a song and it get 1 million plays, but that doesn't happen, because there's so much that goes into it, and a lot of money and time and effort goes into finding and getting your music found. Like, you have to spend money on ads, on marketing, and you have to spend money on your instruments, you have to spend money on recording. And my goal as an artist is to try and budget that a little bit. I'm already working 2 other jobs, and I want to be able to be successful in my music, but I also want to be realistic. And the reality is, I can't drop thousands of dollars on ads like other people can with teams and whole groups of people and managers and tours and all this stuff. It's just not possible for me. I mean, I'm setting up my own shows, setting up my own marketing, setting up my own ads, and I don't really even do ads. I just try and figure out ways to get people to listen to the music and share the word and do word of mouth and kind of do old school. And I'm now dabbling into the world of merch and art and physical media, and I'm doing it all on my own. So if you are somebody who does it all on their own, understand that you are truly independent. Like, when you're an indie artist, you are independent. There is like no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And it may be hard, it may be challenging, but I think it's doable. It's just something to think about, like how different it is from other positions, other small businesses where people can get employees eventually, and you can when you start to make some money as an indie artist. But for the most part, to keep your creative vision intact and also be able to afford everything and be able to post your passions takes a lot, and you have to do a lot on your own. So yeah just saying, like, it's gonna be hard, it might be a challenging road, but I just say I believe in your goals, your ideas, your passions, and I hope that you have a blast doing it. I've had a blast learning all these different things and figuring out how and why I do the things that I do. Even with YouTube and everything else, I've somewhat learned to make videos, set up the scene, do the music and all that good stuff. The music part is probably the easiest part since that's the part I have the most experience in, but filming and everything, not so much. It's different for me. So it's exciting, and I just want you to know that if you're doing it all, you're doing a good job. Till then, I'll see you tomorrow.